Water warriors, solving water in rural America.
So we bought this house 8-9 years ago. We were praying for about 2-3 years to find a bigger house. We had 5 kids living in a 3-bedroom house. So we found this as a foreclosure. And then after we bought it, we had to go and do some repair work on our own. Had to replace some windows, different things like that.
This was our, give our kids more room and a chance to, have all kinds of opportunities. A pond in the woods and just a great place to raise our family. And
water was great whenever we first moved in. Had no problems with it. We're able to go and use it pretty much as needed. We still had to keep a limit on it. We would just lose pressure. So we would be in the middle of showering and we'd get all lathered up and then no water.
Dependable water was not happening. We would have water for a while and then all of a sudden we had no water, or it was very intermittent.
We had to take our laundry other places, whether we took it to the laundromat or family members.
You don't realize how many times a day you wash your hands, or just need to throw something in the washer quick, or plan whether you're going to bath a kid or wash dishes. You want to do better for your kids than you did, or what you had, so it does stink to tell them that they can't turn on the faucet or have to wait to take a shower.
Thank you, Senator Boozman. Good morning, Chairman Boozman, ranking members of Duckworth, and members of the subcommittee. I would like to express my and my mother's gratitude for the opportunity to share our story. My name is Mike Frazee, and for most of my life, my family lived without access to safe, reliable drinking water. It is my hope that through telling my story and struggles to secure safe, reliable drinking water, that Congress will put in place policies that will bring affordable drinking water to millions of Americans who live in our nation's rural areas.
My son, I remember he was in Bible school. He won a swimming pool for one of the prizes. And one of the ladies was like, "How'd you love your pool?" I'm like, I had to offer him money for it so he could buy something else because we can't do a little swimming pool.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming out. We are here to support Brandy and Jamie Godin.
I went and called and spoke to Sperry's. I just asked them if they knew of any programs out there to go and help with either financing or anything like that.
They contacted us. The Waterwell Trust reached out to our partners, the Chris Long Foundation and Gould's Water Technology, Watermark, their nonprofit, and we came together to help give this family a well.
Today we're going to do a couple projects, some landscaping projects.
They had told my husband about the program, so we applied for it, and we didn't really expect much.
I got a phone call saying, "Hey, congratulations, you guys qualify for this program."
We didn't expect that at all. We were very shocked.
Well, we're here drilling a well for some people who have no water, and they've been without water for a while. We're in the water well drilling business. We drill wells, we repair wells, we put in pumps, we do anything with water from the well into the house. In 1968, my dad started the business. My dad's name was Bernard Sperry, and so he called it Sperry Drilling, and that's how it stayed. I was going to be a nurse, but now I'm a well driller, and I've been doing this, before I graduated high school. And now my grandson, Wyatt, is drilling wells.
My boss is my grandma. Yeah, she's a heck of a lady. She'd do anything for anybody.
I have 5 grandchildren. They help out. Wyatt's sister is in the office and she's doing a wonderful job. So there's someone to leave the business to carry on.
I'd be fourth generation. And there's more generations behind me too, my nephew. He comes out every once in a while and stands behind the drill, so. Just like me and my sister did whenever we were little, so it's kind of cool to see.
My father would be so proud to see Wyatt drilling and the fact that Sperry Drilling will continue for generations. You know, we're in a rural area, we're not in the city. So women are women, they need to be home, you know, not doing this kind of stuff. And it's taken a while, you know, for people to respect that I know what's going on.
I didn't even know she was the owner. I talked to her a couple times on the phone, never came up like who she was. Just as far as I knew at the time, she was a secretary.
I was talking to someone the other day and they said, asked me some questions, and as I told them and gave them answers that were legitimate, they said, wow, you do know what you're doing. And that means a lot to me. That gives me a sense of pride, yeah.
She brings everybody together and we all get it done, and we're all family at the end of the day.
I learned how to do this from my dad, from listening, just listening, and listen and listen. You know, people take for granted what other people have to share to teach them. And I'm very thankful that my dad was willing to teach me. Everyone needs water. And when people are without water, sometimes they panic. And I like to be able to try to help calm them down and understand what the process is to get them back where they want to be.
She knows how to talk to people, and you know, she makes everything all right with people, and you know, you couldn't ask for a better woman to be your boss.
It's hard to be without water when it's just one person, but when you have a family and you can get water, I know that tonight when we leave, they're going to feel so blessed and so thankful, you know. And tomorrow morning when they get up, they'll have water.
There's been probably 10 to 15 people here helping with yard work that it would have probably taken me 2 or 3 years to get to it myself. You want me to hold anything still for you?
I mean, it's a worthwhile thing to do. I love helping people in general, volunteering my time, and if I can do it with my company that I work for and help improve people's lives and bring them fresh water, I wouldn't be anywhere else. It was a great day.
You know, it's still hard to believe that I'm gonna go in there and turn on the faucet. You know, my brain's still a little more, I'll see it when I believe it type of thing.
Well, being able to actually shower and turn on the water or wash the dishes without having to like conserve the water is gonna be great.
You get to go home at the end of the day and you feel like you've done something.
One thing you might see a little bit there too is, you know, like
it's overwhelming. We're used to going and volunteering ourselves, so like just having people show up to go and help us, it's not typical for us to go and even accept help a lot of times. So for me, and I'm sure my wife would probably even tell you too, that for both of us, it's a godsend.
We are believers in prayer. We have prayed for this, we've prayed for water, we've prayed for the help that we need, and we got more than what we ever expected. And we pray God's blessing on everyone that was here today. It's awesome.
Water Warriors, powered by Gould's Water Technology, solving water in rural America.